Our handstanding grandma, April Nading, is here, and we have nothing on the table, so I'm assuming we're going to use this in some way.
We are going to use it, and notice we don't have mats, so we're not getting on the floor today, but...
I was ready.
Right.
I was ready.
Well, we're still going to work.
Okay, all right, I'm ready.
So I wanted to talk about bone density. I mean, I've known of several people lately who've been diagnosed with osteoporosis, and so there are ways to help strengthen your bones, to help prevent it, and also, once you're diagnosed, to help strengthen a little bit more and maybe keep it from getting worse. And, you know, I don't know if you've heard the old adage of use it or lose it.
Right, absolutely.
That's the case with our bodies. If we don't use it, we lose it, and we tend to not use it as we age. So it's, you know, it's this vicious cycle. So I wanted to talk about a couple different things you can do to improve your bone density. One is we're doing right now standing. So if you're sitting down watching, stand up and then take some steps.
Stand up, Suzanne.
If you can take some steps. And so you don't have to go on some big walk around the block or whatever if you're not an outdoor person, which I'm not. But you can take steps in your house. Walk around your living room a few times. Walk up and down the stairs. I've started parking farther away from the grocery store.
Easy.
Just little things you can do to add more steps. And because this is compressing the bones. Anytime you put pressure on the bones, you're strengthening them. So that's a great thing to do. I also suggest getting on your Apple Watch or on your phone, getting a pedometer.
Got it.
And pay attention. Do you know you're really supposed to walk 10,000 steps a day? 10,000, that's a lot. It really is.
A lot.
And I'll confess, when I first got the pedometer, I was a little disappointed in how many steps I was walking.
It takes about 5 miles.
So that's one reason why I've started adding in little ways. Okay, so another thing you can do is a push-up. Now, this is obviously working on your arms. We're going to push together because this table is mobile.
Now, how far away from the table?
You want to be like at a 45-degree angle, okay?
So
and you can do this on the wall, you can do it on your desk, you can do it however, but the important thing is putting your hands down. Now keep in mind, when you do your push-up, you don't want your shoulder blades to come together. So you're keeping them broad. Pull in your belly and then come forward. So you're bringing weight into your hands and then press your way back. So you feel that.
It's really a good push-up.
Coming forward. We're keeping each other from falling. Whoa! And press back. So I would suggest try to do at least 5 when you first start out. Maybe you can add 10, you know, work up to 10. And then start working toward, maybe you do it on your coffee table or your couch.
So you're going down.
And eventually getting to the floor, okay? So one more other really good thing is, do you know that you're really supposed to be able to get up from the couch or the chair without using your hands?
You should be able to.
That's right, but not everybody can. Also, your goal is to one day get down on the floor and up without using your hands, but we'll talk about that another time. So we want to work on a squat today. So starting with your feet hip distance apart.
Are we finished for the time?
Move that table out of the way. We're done with that.
There we go.
Feet are hip distance apart. Make sure they're pointing straight ahead. Bring your arms out in front of you. Pull in your belly and press your hips back. So you're trying to bring your thighs.
Sticking your tush out back
you're sticking your hips back. It's like you're looking for that little kindergarten chair behind you. Keep pulling in your belly. You want to hold this as long as you can. You know, a few breaths anyway, and then come back up again. So I'm sure you
just talking about head position. Do you want to be forward, up?
You want to be looking straight ahead. You know, I mean, because if you're looking up, then you're craning your neck. If your chin is down, you know what I mean? So you're keeping your neck and spine neutral. But that's going to help working on getting up and down out of the chairs, but it's compressing bones again. You're working on strengthening hips, thighs, legs. Everything's good. It's all good.
But it's so simple and it's doable. If you can't go down this low, then go down as low as you can.
That's right. And you'll work on it. The more you do it, the better it gets, the stronger you get, and it's just fabulous, and you will be using that body the way you should.
I'm encouraged. I hope you are. Thank you, April. As always, we'll be back with more lifestyles right after this. Stretch and smile.